So you got in the mail a notice where you get a default judgment. Well, the question then comes, how do you set that judgment aside? I'm attorney Stuart Stanwist, and I'm here to tell you that creditors get default judgments against people all the time. Sometimes it's because the people did not get served, meaning they never received a lawsuit, so they didn't know an answer. Other times people forget about it, don't show up to court, don't do anything about it, and the court then is going to enter a default judgment, meaning whatever the plaintiff, the party bringing the lawsuit, usually let's say a credit card company, is going to be able to get a judgment that they can then collect on. They have to wait 21 days after the judgment is issued. Now, within that 21 days, you can file a motion asking the court to set aside the default judgment. In order to do that, you need to have two prongs in Michigan. Number one is you need to show good cause. You have to show a reason why it is that the default judgment should be set aside, or why you didn't answer the complaint. Meaning, perhaps you never got it. Perhaps you were out of town. Perhaps there was a death in the family. Perhaps it could be any multitude of reasons. It can't just be, well, I forgot about it and didn't do it, because judges don't really particularly like that. But if you got a good reason, that's a good cause to have it set aside. The second part of it is you have to show what's called a meritorious defense, meaning you have to show the judge that you really have a defense to the lawsuit. Hey, the creditor sued me for $8,000. I don't know where they got $8,000 from. I've got bills right here showing that I only owed $2,000. And this collection company just made up a number. Or my neighbor sued me and it's not my fault, it didn't happen. There's all sorts of reasons why people have meritorious defenses, but you have to show that you have a defense that if your defense is good, that it's going to change the result. Those are the two prongs you need to set aside a default judgment. You can do it yourself. There are forms you can get available at the courthouse that you can fill out, or you can hire an attorney to file a motion to set aside a default judgment. If all else fails, then there's always other alternatives to try and get out of judgments. Bankruptcy would be one idea, but right now the issue is how to set aside a default judgment, and really it's two prongs: a good cause for why it happened or why you didn't respond, and a meritorious defense. If you got any questions about default judgments or how they work, please feel free to give me a call or send me an email, and I'll be glad to get back to you.